Samson's father-in-law gave his daughter to another man in marriage. He figured that Samson hated his daughter because he went home angry without her. Sometime later, Samson came to visit his wife with a gift in hand. The father-in-law said, "What are you doing?" "I've come to visit my wife in her room." Oh no, you can't do that. I have given her to another man in marriage. I figured that you hated my daughter because you went home without her. But don't worry, I have a younger daughter. Everyone says that she's more beautiful than her older sister. You can have her. When Samson found out that his wife had been given away to someone else, he became angry. He said, "I will hurt some Philistines, a lot of them, and I will enjoy it." He caught 300 foxes and tied their tails together. He then took them to various Philistine fields. He put a torch, he tied a torch onto their tails and lit it and let the foxes go. They ran through the fields, destroying standing grain. It also destroyed piles of grain that had already been harvested. It even destroyed olive groves and vineyards. When the Philistines found out that it was Samson who had done this, they blamed his father-in-law. Said, "Well, the man gave away Samson's wife to somebody else." So they went and took the man and his daughter and burnt them alive. This made Samson even more furious. He hunted down every man who had a part of that and tore them apart limb by limb. And then he left Philistia and went back to Israel and hid in a cave. The Philistine army invaded Israel. The Israelites said, Why are you invading us?" "Because you're hiding Samson. He needs to come back and pay for what he's done." So the Israelites took 3,000 men and went to the cave where Samson was hiding. They said, "We're taking you back to the Philistines. They rule over us in peace, but you have stirred them up." He said, "I'll go with you as long as you promise me that you won't kill me." "Oh, we're not going to kill you, but we are going to tie you up and take you back." They took him back to the Philistines, and when the Philistines got them, they shouted for joy. That very moment, the Spirit of God filled Samson. He tore the ropes off his hands. He looked over and then grabbed the jawbone of a donkey and waded right into the Philistines, killing them right and left. Before he was done, he had killed 1,000 Philistines. When he done, he threw the jawbone down and he cried, "Oh God, you have allowed me to kill 1,000 Philistines. Now are you going to let me die of thirst?" With that, a rock cracked open and water gushed out. Samson drank till he was filled. After that, Samson became the judge of Israel, and he judged them for 20 years. At one point during that time, he went to a Philistine town to spend the night with a prostitute. Well, when the people in the town heard that he was there, they quickly locked the gates and they planned to capture him at sunrise. Well, at midnight, he got up to leave and he went to the city gates and found that it was locked. So he reached down and he lifted them up, lifted up the gates right out of the ground. He carried it all the way back to Israel, up onto a hill, and he planted it right there on top of the hill. And the gates were still locked.